I am not the candidate of Black America, although I am black and proud. I am not the candidate of the women's movement of this country, although I am a woman, and I'm equally proud of that.
Our lips are thick. Our nose is broad. Our hair is nappy. We are black and we are beautiful.
Well, that's a trailer to fire it up. The annual showcase is back. The Black History Month film series, a part of the Vancouver International Film Festival. The founder of the showcase, Barbara Chirinos, on the BT Couch. The 7th year, going strong.
7th year's going strong.
And when you launched this in 2012, there's a great story you have about a mother and daughter when you realized the impact of the showcase. What happened back then?
We were showing the film on Sister Rosetta Tharpe, who was playing the electric guitar and touring around the United States in the 1940s. So we found this film, brought it, and when we screened the film, it was filled with people, and there was this young girl who brought her friend. The young girl was black, her friend was white, and of course a parent was with them. When they walked out of the film, the young girl who was black came to me and said, "I've always wanted to play the electric guitar, but I've never seen anyone who looks like me who plays the electric guitar. Now I know that's something that I can do. Mom, I want to get a guitar." And my heart broke. And I thought, you know what? This is exactly why this series is important, and we've been going strong ever since.
And there's a wide range of stories that you tell, from feature films that are in Oscar conversations, and there's also short films. I know one special one is Hello Rain this time around. Tell us about this.
Well, I've decided ever since last year to start an Afrofuturism piece to make sure that at least every series we're going to have at least one night dedicated to Afrofuturism, which is black science fiction. This is Hello Rain out of Nigeria. It is amazing. The opening line essentially is, you have to remember not to mix technology with juju. And as soon as I heard that, I said, I have to see this film. And so this is a short that opens up for a feature film, Sankofa, which is made by Ethiopian filmmaker Haile Gerima back in 1993, so I consider it sort of OG black science fiction. And it is a time-traveling piece that a number of filmmakers have been watching for a number of years, and it transports us while we're in Senegal. So that's the feature, but Hello Rain is going to open it.
So fascinating. Now, how do you choose? You used to be a filmmaker yourself.
That's right, for 10 years.
So how do you choose what stories, what films are going to make such an important showcase given this 30-day window?
Well, what I do is I start watching films right after Cannes. I start screening everything that's on, looking at films that are coming out online. And because I have quite a number of filmmaker friends still in the United States and on the continent of Africa and in the UK, I start listening to what they're talking about, what they think is exciting. And I start stalking films, as a matter of fact. And for films that I think are exciting, I look for preview links, I start screening them, and then I decide what's happening in town, what's happening in Canada, what's happening in the world, so that I make sure that there are films that are relevant to all of us. And then, if they're really good, then decide to bring them and see if we can afford them and speak to the filmmaker.
Well, there are some lesser-known stories that are showcased. There are some movies, Black Klansman being one of them, that's a part of this showcase this year, that's in that Oscar conversation. But when you look at the opportunity of this month and the statement it makes overall, these films help preserve culture, but they help promote it. What is the one thing you hope people learn or take away from, not just the film, but about the importance of these next few days?
That connection is important. Connection, individual, one by one. Connections by communities are also important. So Black History Month allows us, if you're black, it allows you to reconnect with yourself in terms of making sure you establish your existence. You exist here. As I had mentioned to you, I'm 5'10", I'm black. I walk down the street, I know that I'm not invisible because I'm a visible minority, but a lot of people treat me like I'm invisible, and it happens to a lot of black people. This series helps to, and Black History Month, remind you that your people have made huge contributions to the world for eons and continue to do so. And then, if you are not a black person and you come to see this film and you see other black people that are there, you can connect through the story that's on the screen. You get a chance to see stories that are made by people of color or black people, so that you can connect with someone that doesn't have an imagery made by someone else. So it's a great way to establish connection for people who are black and people who are not black. So you get a chance to learn, and you get a chance to meet some people and learn some stories.
She got me all fired up. I need to find a babysitter pronto. Lori and I need to get to these films. Listen, VIFF.org is the website for the entire schedule. An absolute pleasure meeting you.
Riaz, it's a pleasure. Absolutely. Thank you.
You make gray hair look good, too.
Thank you. So do you. Thank you very much. Silver. Silver.
We need to do a spin-off here. Listen, we'll take a break. Watch this.